Guess who's back? Back again. Dustin's back. LA riots. All right, let's go.
Have you seen about all this chaos erupting in LA? Hey, guess what? It might be coming near a city near you. So we're going to go over a couple of videos that we found on the old TikTok. And then we found a website. Jeff, what's the name of that website?
NoKings.org.
Oh,
More about that later.
Sounds spicy. Well, yeah, we'll check that out. Yeah.
Oh.
So what else is going on this weekend other than all these protests / riots, Jeff? I heard someone's celebrating a birthday. Is it Trump? Or is it the U.S. Army?
Trump's big military parade, which just so happens to be on his birthday. And Flag Day.
Flag Day, what's that? We supposed to fly a flag?
It's the anniversary from when they approved the design for the American flag, which just so happens to be on the 250th birthday of the United States Army and Trump's birthday.
All right, so our first video, we're going to watch a video of a guy throwing rocks at ICE vehicles. So
what is this guy doing?
Oh my God, another one.
Oh, what a Momo.
Gotta say, those are some tough windows.
You gotta think on the border protection vehicles, it's gonna be bulletproof.
That's true. That's true.
There's another one.
Dadgone, how many rocks does this guy have?
How many people are there?
That too.
1, 2.
Whoa, that was a different guy.
There's 3 people.
That black rock that ricocheted. You got the first guy. My goodness.
So that must be who did it.
Yep. My goodness. There we have 3 people throwing rocks at ICE vehicles as they're driving down the road.
And what do they expect to get in return for this, besides jail time?
You got me there. I have no idea how this is a good idea. I was just hoping for one of them rocks to bounce back and hit one of them myself. What was that?
You say you can't say things. I didn't say you couldn't make gestures.
Oh. Ready to go to the next one?
Brave young protesters taking a stand against ICE by looting businesses. Okay, so they're looting because they're helping out foreigners.
Well, we heard these places were overstocked, so they're just helping them out.
It's racist having too much merchandise.
What is this?
They just ran out the door like a fairy, just like, yeah, close.
If I was going to loot something, I would loot something a little better than whatever this is. There only look like nothing good in there. So if you look real close here, you only see it real brief in the beginning of the video. Someone throws a water bottle at a drone. Now, some of these drones have a facial recognition, so they can probably see who done it. Ain't that just great?
Wonder what that would cost.
Yes, this is Denver.
So, chances are, I know
I'm in a police drone.
For basic use, DJI is a great brand to go with. And a commercial drone usually runs roughly 10 to 20,000.
Threw a water bottle at
you know, with facial recognition software, and probably hard telling other what software they got. I'd say that's a minimum.
Again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Alright, so she's stopping a bike cop. Let's see how this turns out. Oh! George Floyd moment right there. Didn't we learn last time? Come on!
Is that the lady?
I'm pretty sure it's the lady.
Okay. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. They just don't learn, do they?
No, that's not the same one. That was that's that one.
Oh, okay. So there's a different one. So there's multiples.
Yeah.
Oh, groovy. Regaining their composure, seeing what other suspects they want to kneel on next, I guess.
Who's the next contestant?
Hey,
Step on down.
That dude is tall. Pretty pink scarf he's got there.
How many are there?
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh,
that looks painful. How many can you count there? We're counting what? 6, 5, something like that?
I think 6. Counting the beaten guy.
Shoo-wee.
All right, can somebody tell me what exactly is this?
Ooh, why is he flying a Mexican flag?
So let me get this straight. He is waving the flag of the place he is seeking asylum from in the place where he sought the asylum.
Yeah, I can't seem to make this make sense either. I wish we could just have 5 minutes with this guy and figure out what the heck is going through his mind.
That's like waving a pride flag to protest winding up at Dylan Mulvaney's house.
That's like flying a pride flag at Rock the Country. You know it ain't gonna fly high.
DJ Adventure, send it a follow. Hold on.
We're on Rock the Country. I will be there in June here in Ashland, Kentucky. So like and subscribe to my channel, please. DJ Adventures.
So why is this guy here? If this country is so bad, why don't he just go back to where he fled from?
Yeah. What's this car he's standing on?
That, sir, is a Waymo car.
A Waymo car? What the heck is that?
That is an autopiloting car that you order to give you a ride somewhere. There's no driver.
No driver. Ugh, gives me the creeps like a robot. Too early. Oh my god, now it's at night and it's on fire.
So speaking of Waymo cars, apparently these guys ordered a bunch of these cars to show up and they set them on fire.
Roughly 5 is what I heard. It took 5 of them to be caught on fire until they said, you know what, how about we don't send any more cars to this area?
People, don't do this. What is wrong in your head that made you think it was like, what happened to you? Tell me, I'm here.
They weren't very cheap either. How much were these cars roughly that we found on the old Googles?
From what I can see here, they cost anywhere between $100,000 and $250,000, depending on the technology. So, $500,000 minimum.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
What was that?
That's a big number, man. That made... I'm a little money person. That hurts my bank account. Edit it out. It started out as a protest on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Trump called in 2,000 National Guard troops. Yes, Trump did, not the governor of California. And then on Monday, he called in 700 Marines to assist the 2,000 National Guard troops. Estimated cost of $154 million. The National Guard troops are going to stay there for 60 days, and I have not heard how long the Marines are going to be there.
So Trump invoked Title 10 of the United States Code to deploy troops on American soil. Now, from what I understand, that's constitutional and he has every legal authority to do so.
So the protesters are being delivered what now?
TV cameras have captured boxes of bionic shields being distributed to protesters in Los Angeles on Monday. Footage of the scene showed boxes of solid full-face masks almost akin to helmets being handed out from the back of a pickup truck by 2 women while a masked driver awaited for them to unload the goods. What's a bionic shield?
When I hear the word bio, I would think something biohazard-like. Not something like this. Like, we have these in our shop for, like, when we do an overhead grinding, don't want sparks all on our face.
Okay, so it's this thing. See, I thought it was just like the basic, plastic face covering, but no, it's riot gear. But how do you get one? Become a rioter.
Or Amazon. That's how we got ours. So, the LA riots started off on Saturday the 7th, 2025, here in June. Now, there's other riots or protests as of right now, sparking up elsewhere. As of yesterday, when I was on the Tiki Talk, I was seeing them on the lives.
So you mean to tell me there's more going on besides just in LA?
Oh, yeah. And here's a list. So, obviously, we got LA, California, Houston, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, New York City, Tampa, Florida, Baltimore, Long Beach, California, and as of today, Louisville, Kentucky.
So with everything going on besides in LA, check out what we found.
We found a website.
So NoKings.org, taking place on June 14th, which just so happens to be the same day as Trump's military parade. In America, we don't do kings.
Amen, brother.
Can't do that to me. They've defied our courts, deported Americans, disappeared people off the streets, and attacked our civil rights and slashed our services. The corruption has gone too far. No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
Can't agree, but there's a better ways to go about it.
So if you roll down here, on June 14th, we rise up.
Hey, I see a link right there. Why don't you click on that?
A special note on Washington, D.C. And click. On June 14th, Flag Day, Donald Trump wants tanks in the streets and made-for-TV display of dominance for his birthday. A spectacle meant to look like strength, but real power isn't staged in Washington. It rises up everywhere else. Instead of allowing his birthday parade to be the center of gravity, we will make action everywhere else the story of America that day. People coming together in communities across the country to reject strongman politics and corruption. For that reason, No Kings is not hosting an event in Washington, D.C.
Gee, I wonder why they're not in Washington, D.C. Would have nothing to do with the military being there, would it?
It's flying a little too close to the hornet's nest.
Coincidence? I think not.
All right, so we go back to, and here's an interactive map. Now you can scroll down and you can see these protests that are scheduled near you.
Oh, goody.
So, for instance, over here in Charleston, you got 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then in Huntington, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Ironton,
Well.
4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the closest one to us is in Moorhead, Kentucky.
Jeff, can we go?
Get me that way. We absolutely can, as long as my wife will allow it.
And side note, it is calling for a heavy rain on Saturday, and I refuse to go in the rain, so.
They're going to get rained on?
Yeah.
I've been to the Moorhead protest before, like the anti-Trump. It's like 14 knuckleheads standing on the side of the road with a whole bunch of honking pickup trucks and Trump flags right beside of them.
That's why I really want to go to the Moorhead one, because Moorhead's way more peaceful and laid back, and we can actually interact with these people without them chasing us off or wanting to be meanies about it.
Oh, they'll totally be mean about it, but I would rather go to a bigger one.
I like my life. Hey, while we're talking about Moorhead, what's that little orange square down there?
The RSVP, let's see. Oh, so you can sign up to go. All right, so we're planning on going. Should I sign up?
Hey, might as well.
All right, but what should my name be? Because I'm thinking, okay, here we go.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Kilmar Garcia.
Do email subscribe.
Lickma at Gmail. Mobile number's optional. Let's not do that. And 41164. Close enough. Attend as Kilmar. You're signed up. Over 1,533,040 people are going to this thing across the country.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't think Moorhead can hold that many people.
Yeah, it's the whole country.
Okay, that's not that many, really. Now we get to my favorite part, the parade. I like me a good parade. Jeff, you want to tell us a little bit more about this parade?
Again, so all this takes place on Trump's birthday, which is also the 250th birthday of the United States Army, which is also Flag Day. Now, the media has been complaining that it's going to cost somewhere around $45 million, but here's the thing. I don't really care about $45 million. I understand it's a lot of money, but everything costs $45 million. USAID blows through $45 million. Nancy Pelosi wipes with $45 million.
Oh, goodness, Jeff, you killed me with that last one.
I'm worried about billions, not a few million. And they're also saying that Trump's obviously a dictator because only dictators throw military parades on their birthday. But here's the thing. If I reached the rank of president and my birthday happened to fall on the 250th anniversary of the United States Army, you best believe there's going to be a humongous party. That's just amazing. I don't even know how to describe how cool that is.
That's destiny, man. So while we're on the topic of Trump, have you heard the theory that Barron Trump could be a time traveler? Why, it's in a series of books called the Barron Trump Collective.
We're going to do a video about it, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. When were you coming back for that?
It'll have to be sometime next week. Now, an exact day, I'm not sure. Hey, you said you didn't know when you was going to make it? I'm from the future. And we just got done shooting that video. You're going to do it on Wednesday the 18th. Alright, hey, Joe Baby Drill works. And I'm not really big into bashing them liberals.
But I am, because liberal. And a huge thank you to Dustin for being here again. Go check out his channel, and we'll see you next time.
Can't wait to be back.
Is it bad I hope one of those vehicles just takes him out with the door? Is it bad to me?
Not necessarily bad, but the downside is then the ICE people be
Something bad.
doing assault.
Food.
We like food.
What are we eating?
Can you give me like a few minutes to finish this video? We're actually recording right now.
Yeah, we're like right.
We've been playing it forever.
Seriously. I figured I was done, so it's okay.
No.
He was hungry, and I know Boyce is hungry.
If you give me just a few minutes, I'll work my way in there, baby.
Okay. Is somebody eating that kid?
Yeah.
Yes.